To a health and support local story now. From a nearby farm to your fingertips, we'll learn about sea buckthorn and aronia berries, two lesser-known superfruits that are grown and available right here in Halton. Jessica Kaitting was at Milton Meadow Berries to learn more about these tiny berries with big health benefits.
Sea buckthorn berries are native to Western Europe, Central Asia, and parts of China and the Himalayas. But as Sherry Harris has found out firsthand, they grow really well right here in Milton as well.
I am growing sea buckthorn. It's a berry that's incredibly high in vitamin C and a lot of essential oils, high in phytonutrients. So I looked into it, and there was a woman up in Teeswater who was selling the bushes. She was at that time the only one in Ontario growing it, so I got a couple bushes from her and started growing it for my own use, and it did well. It takes quite a few years before it starts getting berries, but after about 4 or 5 years, a bush starts producing berries, and then it kind of goes up exponentially from there, and then you're swimming in berries. So now I've opened it up to allow other people to come and see how it's grown and pick their own. Ideally, it is a labor of love, though, because it's a very time-consuming berry to pick. They grow very tight in clusters, and you want to sort of grab it with a light touch to make sure you keep the stem in and keep the juice inside. But it's a challenge because there's thorns on the branches, and there's a really short window to get them picked.
Sea buckthorn berries are one of the richest sources of natural vitamin C you can get, providing about 12% more vitamin C than an orange. But that's not all. It also boasts vitamin B1, B2, E, F, K, P, and provitamin A, as well as an average 30% protein content. But how does it taste?
I would say it tastes like a grapefruit on steroids. It's a citrus taste, but it's very tart. So you have to be cautious of what you've eaten just prior. If you've had something sweet, it's going to taste even sweeter. But I tend to keep the berries frozen, and because you can only absorb so much vitamin C at one time, I just take out a few berries in the morning and a few berries in the evening, and I find that the freezing of them sort of tones down the tart taste a little bit.
Sea buckthorn berries are also used to make juice, jams, and sauces, as well as in baking or smoothies. And later this month, Sherry will have another berry ripe and ready for the picking.
These are called aronia berries, and another name for them is black chokeberry. These are actually native to North America, but they are sort of the size of a cultivated blueberry. They're almost a black when they're truly ripe, which will be closer to the end of August, and we allow picking of those as well. We're just starting to get enough volume to allow other people to come and pick, but it's another nutritional powerhouse. Very, very dark berry, very high in phytonutrients. It looks like a blueberry, but I have to say, even I have to bury it in blueberries. It's kind of a funny taste. It leaves sort of a dry taste in your mouth, kind of like a crab apple. It's kind of a different taste, so it's for its nutritional benefits that I eat it.
Aronia berries are sought after for their anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects and are a great source of fiber, vitamin C, and manganese. To learn more and get your hands on these locally grown nutritional powerhouses, search Milton Meadow Berries on Facebook or call the number below. For Halton News, I'm Jessica Kaitting.